Let's use Google Gemini as an AI tutor to guide us through creating a PNR in the Travelport Galileo reservation system. Select Guided Learning from the Tools drop-down in the Google Gemini app. The prompt can be copied directly from the video description and pasted here. I want to learn the Travelport reservation system. Please act as my tutor and guide me through the basics of creating a PNR, step by step. Let's dive into the Travelport reservation system. Creating a PNR, passenger name record, starts with finding a suitable flight, so we will begin with the availability search. In Travelport, specifically the Galileo system, commands are concise. The basic syntax for checking flight availability follows this structure: A plus date plus origin plus destination. Based on this format, what would be the correct command to check availability from Addis Ababa, ADD, to New York, JFK, for June 10?
A10 June, ADD, JFK. Spot on. You nailed the availability command. In the live system, typing A10 June, ADD, JFK would generate a list of flight options, each numbered line by line, 1, 2, 3, etc., showing times, airlines, and available booking classes like Y, J, F, etc.
Step 2. Selling a seat. Now that we see the flights, we need to grab a seat. We call this selling from availability. The command syntax usually looks like this: N plus number of seats plus class of service plus line number. Let's say the flight we want is on line 1 and we want to book one seat in Y class. What command would you type to sell that seat? N1Y1. That is correct. N1Y1 successfully sells one seat in economy Y from line 1. Now you have a flight, but we need to assign it to a person. Step 3. The name field. In Travelport, we need to add the passenger's name. The command starts with n.name, followed by the last name, a slash, the first name, and the title. Let's try this for our passenger. How would you format the command to add the name Mr. Stephen Strange? n.strange/Stephen Mr. That is exactly right. n.strange/Stephen Mr. creates the name field for the passenger. So far, we have the itinerary, the flight, and the name. Now we need a way to contact the passenger or the agency. Step 4. The phone field. In Travelport, the phone command usually starts with P dot, followed by a code for the type of number, an asterisk, and then the number itself. Format is P dot plus type plus asterisk plus phone number. Common types are B for business, H for home, T for travel agency. How would you enter a business phone number of 212-555-1234? P.B asterisk 212-555-1234. Perfect. P.B asterisk 212-555-1234 correctly adds the business phone contact to the PNR. We're almost there. Every reservation needs a deadline for when the ticket must be purchased. If the ticket isn't bought by this date, the system or the airline will cancel the booking. This is called the ticketing time limit. The command starts with T.T asterisk followed by the date in the DDMMM format. T.T asterisk date. How would you enter a ticketing time limit of May 20th? T.T asterisk 20 May. That's spot on. T.T asterisk 20 May sets the ticketing deadline. We have almost all the mandatory elements for a PNR. In the travel industry, we often use the acronym PRINT to remember them. Phone, done. Received from, next step. Itinerary, done. Name, done. Ticketing, done. Step 5. Received from. The system requires you to record who requested the booking or changes. This is for liability and tracking purposes. The command starts with R. followed by the name of the person communicating with you. Format is R dot plus name. If Mr. Strange is on the phone with you right now, how would you enter that the request was received from Stephen? R dot Stephen. Excellent work! R dot Stephen successfully records that Stephen is the one who requested this booking. We have now completed the entire print checklist: phone, received from, itinerary, name, ticketing. However, right now, all this information is just sitting in a temporary workspace. To actually create the PNR and generate a record locator, that unique 6-character code like XJ59L2, we need to finalize the work and save it. In Travelport, we usually end the transaction and retrieve it immediately to verify everything looks right. Do you happen to know the short command to end and retrieve the PNR? ER. Spot on. ER is the correct command. It stands for end and retrieve. When you enter this, two things happen. End, the system saves all the information, phone, received, itinerary, name, ticketing, to the database. Retrieve, it immediately brings the saved PNR back to your screen so you can verify it. Once the PNR is saved, the system generates a unique 6-character alphanumeric code at the top of the record. This code is the key to finding this reservation later again. Do you know the industry term for this unique code? PNR. Close. PNR, passenger name record, is the name of the entire file we just built. The specific 6-character code, like XJ59L2, is technically called the record locator, or reclock. But in the industry, you'll often hear people ask, "What's the PNR?" when they actually want that code, so you're not wrong in a practical sense. You have successfully built a reservation from scratch using the print mnemonic. In the upcoming videos, we'll show you how Google Gemini can supercharge your self-learning in the travel industry, handling more complex queries as you grow. Keep experimenting, keep learning, and watch your workflow become faster, smarter, and easier. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more informative videos.